That's their hard line. Oh, bless. Okay.
Well, you've heard me on my chats before. If I have a troll or whatever, I just tell them to fuck off.
Anytime that happens, I have to refresh. I have no idea why it does that. It's an older phone. I'm looking at chat with my other phone, and I'm on Restream with my older phone. It's a thing. I just have to refresh. So whenever that happens, just hang tight, bear with me. So we sped right past that. I didn't want to interrupt you or cut you off, but you said he tormented your daughter in gruesome detail about Summer's dead body. What the hell? What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, how would what? Can you expand on that?
Well, here. Do you want to explain? Do you want to go on, or would it bother you? She's got headphones in, so she can't hear me. Because I don't want to, unless she's comfortable with something. Would you like to explain Voldemort and what he did with the lad? Like when he was screaming at you about Summer. Okay.
She doesn't
I'll
have
let her
to.
speak for herself, but please don't.
Okay.
Like, if she seems like she's getting uncomfortable, and she's pretty like shy and soft-spoken, and she's not real. She's pretty introverted, so if she seems uncomfortable or something.
Well, I don't want her to do anything that is uncomfortable for her. Just make sure.
Okay. All right. What was it he was doing?
That day.
Do not say his name. Do not anything like that.
That day he was, whatever, doing his usual roundabout, screaming at people. But that day, I went down to the cabin. I sat outside the cabin while he was, on his escapade about, whatever it was. Then I got into the cabin after he screamed at me about being near the cabin. And then he comes back a few minutes later after storming off. And then he comes down, says something he said to Boog.
Which is her brother.
Yeah. And then he started screaming again, and then he was like, I already know Summer's dead bodies. I know Summer's dead somewhere in a ditch, I know Candace did it. I know Dawn did it, whatever. And, he was just screaming about that. And then... And then he was like... After that, it was like... I'm so tired of... He mispronounced Equisearch. And he said Aquasearch. He screamed, I'm so tired of Aquasearch. Holding me back with all these police officers and stuff. And he was on about that. And he was screaming it. And yeah. And then he went back onto the Summer's dead body thing. In worse detail. And then
I was asking him to stop. You were asking him to stop. Boogie was.
Boog wasn't in there. He was outside the cabin.
And then he joined into the chorus. You stood up, told him to leave. Just to leave. Get out. Stop. No more crying.
Yeah. And then I slammed the door on him to the cabin. And then he stormed off. And then I guess Boog told him to shut up or something outside. And then he left to go be a reckless hazard on the road.
Well, thank you so much for being strong and brave and telling us that. I really appreciate you. And there's a lot of love for you in chat right now. And everybody's telling your mom to give you a big hug. So thank you.